And welcome back, everybody. Aesop Grimm here. This is the continuation of Chronicle 2, playing the Endless Space 2 tutorial. And we're on turn 79, about to move to turn 80. Let me get my timer up. And it's been a couple days since I've recorded, so I'm kind of jumping in cold. Why is that exclamation point there? Last time it was because we had a law we could pass. This time I am not seeing. Open the Senate screen to consult your political status and active laws. You can see the exclamation point is actually strobing, so it's not a part of the normal icon. It's definitely telling us there's something that we have to look at here. But I just... maybe we could ask for a survey. Industrialists and militarists are in the lead, but barely. Just behind them are religious and pacifists. But that didn't seem to answer this query here. Is there any of this stuff that I can click on? Click to vote a law. No, we've already done this. Oh, no, the exclamation point went away. Okay. There we go. Let's go ahead and move to turn 80. The Cravers are an ever-impending threat. What do we have here? A hero available for recruitment. Again, the artwork. They all look super cool. And I can't even really put my finger on why I think they look good. You know, like for her, I can tell I like her freckles. It adds a lot of character. And I like her stiff collar here. This guy straight up looks like a Cold War era, like Soviet spy or something. And then this makes me think of a fighter pilot. This girl, she was in the trailer. Canet Muldoir. When you mouse over her, she really goes away. Yeah. Oh, look at that scowl. So he looks like buttery smooth. Oh, he's got a scowl also. So whenever you... Oh, she almost winks, huh? Look what she does with her eyebrows. Yeah. So, you know, I don't know. The artwork is very expressive, and it has life in it, you know, so it's pretty neat. All right, what do we got here? Select a hero to recruit among those proposed. She is an Imperial, a Guardian. What's that do? Guardian focuses on fleet warfare and industrial production. Well, we don't have one of those yet, so I might grab her. The Guardian ship is oriented towards attack, carrying more weapons modules to pack an additional punch for the fleet. And if she's a governor, then she's an industrial production expert. Flagship, I guess. Yeah. Then there's so that's Canet Muldoir. Canet Muldoir. Dominic Covenant is an Imperial and an Overseer. The Overseer focuses on system-wide resources and fleet development. The Overseer ship is more oriented towards support and defense, ready to draw fire or provide defense bonuses. Well, that's tempting. In both the fleet and the governor roles, that's something that kind of appeals to my personality type. And then there's Ima Naratia. Naratia. She's an Imperial. She is also an Overseer. So, they all seem to be good choices. I don't have a fleet lead yet. It's kind of down to who do I want to pump here? Which faction do I want? And really, I would want the militarist. But if I did that, I would want to make him a governor of a place. So if I was playing a normal game, I would probably go with him. But since I'm playing a tutorial and I want to try having a fleet admiral or a hero fit character in my fleet, I'm going to go with Kinet. Okay, now I'm going to come down here. I'm going to grab this fleet. Where is she at? Does she not appear immediately? Hero recruited. She's joined our empire. She has skills to assign. Alright, now here's where I totally don't know what I'm doing. The hero personally oversees fleet-wide reinforcement and inspection while dry docked, hounding engineers and dock workers to constantly ensure their ships will stand up to the worst of what lies out in deep space. Plus 10% fleet health on fleet. Over here, during battle, the hero organizes fleet formations in such a way that vessels are less vulnerable to energy weapons. Plus 10% shield absorption on fleet. Well, the Cravers are kinetic based, so that's not very appealing right now. Cosmic Castaway. During transit, the hero leads small reconnaissance teams away from the main fleet. Performing this recon grants additional vision range for the fleet and trains crew members for advanced deep space operations. We gain plus 4 experience per turn on the fleet and plus 1 vision range on the fleet. That sounds cool. I'm gonna run with that and bump that up then to plus 8 experience because we had 2 points to spend. So we're at plus 8 experience per turn on fleet and plus 2 vision range on fleet. We will apply those skills. Is there a way that I can assign her? Oh, we probably need to look at this. Unlike all other vessels, heroes upgrade their personalized craft by spending dust. If assigned to a fleet, upgrading can only happen if the fleet is in orbit around a friendly system. Alright, let's look at the offensive modules. We have torpedoes, sync lasers. We were going to go with plasma, weren't we? Ultra dense slugs, damage versus missiles, damage versus squadrons. This is kinetic. Phased beam. I think that's the plasma option. Yes, it is. One, two, three, and maybe we can put one thing of ultra dense slugs here. Or to help shoot down incoming torpedoes. Alright. On the defensive module aspect, fleet XP per damage absorbed. Projectile defense. Yeah, that would be good. We do want projectile defense. 310 health bonus and 50 projectile defense versus 468 and 80. So this is an upgraded version of it. And we'll put you here. Now this could be a support module, I think. I was wrong. Here's the support module. What are you? Antimatter lenser. Increase the chance to be targeted and repair ship after each phase. I don't want to do that. Health bonus and repair ship. Increased energy damage might be really nice. Improved probes. Basic warp speed. And the Hyperion engine. Because this one's nice also, but I think, especially since I'm not really sure of what my production is on Hyperion right now, I think I'm going to go with the Plasma Intensifier. And do we get 2 of those? No. Oh, we can add the Hyperion engine. Well, there we go. We get both. Golly, this ship is awesome. Soup up my space ride. All right. So then apply that design. And I want to assign her. How do I assign her? Hero management, minimize, inspect. Assigned heroes incur an upkeep cost. Think of it like a galactic expenses account. And the presence of each additional hero increases this cost. Some of these heroes have big egos and get kind of competitive. Heroes can be recruited through the marketplace once unlocked or via some quests. We have 3 heroes. The costs. This one is 25 dust, this one's 20. She's not assigned yet, so there's no cost. Oh, yes, there is, 7.5. Assigned to fleet, there we go. This one. Why can't I? They're all grayed out. I have to wait until it's docked, I think. Okay. Oh, we could create a fleet also. I'll wait until our fleets are docked. Let's right-click and go back. Bridger makes a really in-depth tutorial series for this. And that's one of the things that he mentioned that he loves about this game is that he says most 4X games, they don't make use of that right-click mouse button enough. And, yeah. And then he said, the fact that Amplitude Studios made that so that you could just navigate quickly through screens. And I agree with him. You just simply right-click to step back to where you were previously. You can do it no matter how many pages deep you went into menus. Alright, let's hit X on that. Tractable armaments have been built at Heka, and now they're working on a magnetic field generator. Let's go ahead and check and make sure everybody's working. They are. I guess we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 systems. Primus is only content, so we probably need that to be going up. Latest political survey. We looked at that already. Alright, tell everybody to move. Alright, and we can end turn unassigned heroes. Yes. That's understood. Election. I want to support the industrialists. I'm going to try for official support. I just want to see what happens. I didn't see anything to show us what was trending. So I'm taking a bit of a risk here with religious or pacifists able to usurp them. We'll see how it goes. What system is this? Oslo has a pretty large religious jump. It's militarist and industrialist in Heka. Industrialist by a large margin and pacifist. And what is this? Primus. And then the home system of Doucet, it's militarist because we've been building navy there. It's almost exclusively militarist. Okay, so militarist took the lead and industrialist went to second. That's probably good for us right now. We're going to get some of these bills in place. We'll finish. All right, research is completed on focused plasma. What should I do now? They had the suggested things up. I don't see them now. But let's see. Military is full on its first two branches. Industry has 4 of 6. Science is being neglected. We're deep into the influence side also. Can we purchase this? Do we have enough influence? Click to buy out this tech. Oh, look, we have 2.1K. Done. And after that, what will we get here? Applied happiness program. That sounds sick. Oh, let's read about what this was about. Xenobiology. Studies of soil samples from other planets when combined with advances in understanding of extremophilic bacteria permit scientists to create, under certain conditions, hardier and more productive crops. And it gives us the ability to colonize tundra planets, as well as the public-private partnerships building. Oh, that's a good one. Xenoscience projects demand long-term investment and complex oversight. They are excellent test situations for developing the long-term agreements between public and private entities that are needed to invest in other large-scale ambitious projects. Plus 10 science per fertile, plus 10 science per planet in general, and plus 10 science per temperate. That's a good building for the Doucet system. Ecologists like this. Eukaryotic sap. This would appeal to scientists politically. Advancing from a basic understanding of xenovegetation, this technology introduces cellular manipulation to create robust saps that have a range of applications. Grants the Empire Improvement, or the Happiness Program, which is plus approval, and the H-Field Accelerator Support Module, and it allows us to colonize. All right, let's look at these individual things. We can colonize snow. The Applied Happiness Program. This sounds like something straight out of China. A number of different levers exist to control the general level of contentment of a population. Yep, China. Wealth, security, individual freedom, self-fulfillment, pharmaceutical intake, etc. With enough knowledge, computing power, and appropriately processed eukaryotic alkaloids, happiness is a state of being that can be imposed from without. Oh boy, man. Using chemicals to manipulate minds. All right. Then we have the machine bacteria, combining insights from extraterrestrial bacteria and the nascent art of nanomachines. This new breed of mechanical organisms can provide assistance in more extreme conditions. Impacts the scientific party. Leads to the colonization of steppe planets. Hyperion probes, which would be enhanced probes. Vision range +3, probe stock +3, and cooldown is only 2 turns. Well, so are the other ones, but can only be installed on science and hero ships. Titanium probes, vision range 2, probe stock 2, cooldown 1. So you can get quicker cooldowns, or you can take these probes. If you fire them off into space, they would go further, I think, and you get more of them. 3 probes versus 2. Alright. Well, let's take the eukaryotic sap. And we could buy this out too for 1,000 influence, but I don't want it. That would be almost everything we got. So we'll just, it's only going to take 1 turn to research. Alright, the law Jingoist Joy Bill has been activated in your empire. A law any and every self-respecting lover of war, gun in one hand, banner in the other, can get behind, because the population are so invested in the military-industrial complex and all the shiny spectacle parades and killings that come with it. Not only do declarations of war have no influence cost, each active war actually boosts the happiness of the loons. Effects +15 approval per war with a major faction on systems, and +5 approval per war with a minor faction on systems. That's awesome. You can see how you can make a kind of a Roman Empire thing where you're just constantly at war and expanding borders, and your people love it. All right, Imperials, we're at Oslo. We got research is complete. Oh yeah, this is everything that we set up. And laws were canceled. The prosperity through peace and performance edict. Yeah, it's funny. We had 1 term of pacifists, and our population was like, no, because cravers exist. So click done. Tell everybody to move. All right, and then end turn. And research is now complete on the eukaryotic sap. And maybe I would go to industry. Atmospheric filtration might be nice. Whoops. It's between that or galactic commodities. What's this offer us? Oh. A first step in purifying and preparing planets for colonization or terraforming consists of reducing toxic elements in the atmosphere and creating tolerable chemical balances. We'll be able to colonize ash planets, and we will gain the luxuries lottery. A shameless grab for popularity, the luxuries lottery nonetheless is an effective means by which governments can gain their citizens' goodwill. Golly, there's so much social engineering happening here. Run by networked machines across the system. For every luxury deposit discovered, a monthly lottery brings a glittering windfall to 1 lucky individual. Oh boy. Okay. +5 approval per luxury deposit. What's the other one do? Galactic Commodities Exchange. The cries of hawkers, the jabber of negotiations, and the clink of coins have been replaced by electronic screens and invisible buy-sell orders. But this galactic clearinghouse for trade in luxury and strategic resources still throbs with culture clashes and cutthroat commerce. It's going to make the pacifists happy. And we would get G Goods Exchange. The exchange. Since the days of caravan trading on lost worlds, commerce and markets have been the lifeblood of the galaxy. Even if it is stocks that are traded by unseen computers, the exchange still exists as a place where goods, services, and juicy rumors are found. Opens access to luxury and strategic resources on the marketplace. That might be potentially powerful. Miners Union. As the demand for resources grows and trade ties the galaxy together, conditions in the resource extraction industries give rise to drives for unionization. This leads to a workforce that is better integrated and more efficient with healthier and happier employees. Strategic resource output rises. +1 resource generation on strategic resource deposit. I kind of like the sound of this one more. Especially concerning what I said, I don't know if it was last episode or the one before where I was talking about in games like this, I always view the economy as the lifeblood of the war machine. I'm not a big fan that we would be making the pacifists stronger, but that's a necessary evil, I guess. I mean, that's the wrong term to use with pacifists, but considering how we're trying to organize this empire, you would have to accept that because you do have to get your economy going. So we'll run with this. New event, Smoking Gun Part 2. The mercenaries were able to bug the opposing party's offices and provide valuable intelligence, but things have taken a turn for the worse. On a repeat surveillance sortie, the group is spotted by an unarmed security guard, and law enforcement descends on the entire group. You've paid them well, so they don't out the entire administration, but ties to your party are published in the press. If heads don't start rolling, the people may begin to question your entire government. We have to make a choice here. Do we fire leaders? Plus 50% influence cost on law upkeep for 10 turns. Someone has to take the fall for this. Eliminating leaders of your party will weaken faith in your administration, but bring an end to this farce of an election. Or we could defend the leaders. We would get -10 influence on Empire systems for 10 turns. Stun the people and use this opportunity to defend the needs of an aggressive government, one that will go to any length to protect its people from outside conspirators. Well, I think I would rather... What I would need to do here if I was being real serious is I would have to go look at what our cost is for our laws. Let's just do it. Minimize this. Go up here. Our upkeep is 44, so it's going to increase 50%. So that would be 22, right? It's an increase of 22 influence to keep these laws going. Over here, we would lose -10 on Empire systems. And we have 4 systems, I believe. No, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Yeah, so the increase in the cost of laws is easily the better choice here. Now, we're not talking role-playing wise, this is game mechanics, but if I did my math right or I understand how this is working correctly, this is the better one to take. We'll fire the leaders. And this event has ended. Oh, reduced cheat cost during elections. I could have cheated in the last one. That's alright. Imperials and Horatio on Primus and Heka. Electromagnetic shield built on Oslo, and it has an empty construction now. In a real game, I would probably need to start really thinking hard on how I want these systems to be specialized. All 3 planets are colonized and building up. I've been building for defense. Cannot afford the resource cost. We are low on what? I don't really know. It would cost 4,600 and... Oh, maybe that's... No, okay, it would be 25 industry and 25 science. Is that right? 36 turns. It looks like... No, it looks like it's 25 Hyperion, 25 science, and 4,680 industry. And I think it's telling me that the science, I don't have the science. Which is reflected right. Oh, that's titanium. Yeah, that's the problem. We don't have 25 titanium. Okay, so, and it's not that I really super wanted to build this. It's more that I wanted to understand, where do I find the info for this stuff? All right, so we're going to throw up tractable armaments. And I guess an interplanetary transport network. All right, let's save it. We're on, what, turn 82. Tell everybody to move. How do I get to hero management? Let's see, that's right here, I think. No, that's my military. Right here, hero. All right, you... I need to assign to the Third Savior's Navy. To say we have the Third Savior's Navy here, which is being led by our hero, and we can how do I merge them? Do I just create new fleet? Oh, now I can merge them. You need... Yeah, there we go. Merge. No ships are selected. There we go. Alright, I have 3 paladins. Are we still building here? Yes, we are. We're building these hornets. A lot of them. Okay, so we're not done yet. 3 paladins is a lot. Alrighty then, let's, who's not moving? Oh, that's fine. When orbiting a system, you can merge and split fleets at will as long as the sum of the command points doesn't exceed the maximum allowed for fleet. Use Control-Click to select several fleets, then use Merge to create a bigger fleet. Use Control-Click to select several ships, then use Create to split an existing fleet. Also, don't forget that your system's hangars can shelter ships. Use Control-Click to select either fleets or ships, then use Disband to move them into the system's hangar. Well, that seems cool. Does that mean that you can store them and you can, like, if you have too large of a navy and it's too expensive for you, you can disband and store ships. Then when your economy comes back online, they're already built. You just take them out of storage. That would be pretty interesting if that's a capability that they're offering. Uh-oh. Cancel that. All right, we're going to save this game. Haven't heard from the Kravers in a while. All right, guys. Again, I'm Aesop Grimm. Thanks for coming by the channel. I hope all is well in your neck of the woods, and I will see you in the next episode where this story continues.